Hi, Keith Abel here. Just wanted to shoot another short blog post. I'm sitting outside on my back deck just enjoying this beautiful fall evening. You can hear my neighbor's dog barking there in the background. What I wanted to talk with you about today is something that had happened recently on a trip that I'd taken with Dr. Wallach. A whole bunch of us were actually in the car going to an event, and one of the other representatives that was with me was complaining that all she ever seems to meet is people that don't have money to get involved in the business. She said that everywhere she looks, every person she meets, none of them have the money to get involved in a business for themselves. So I got to thinking about that. I told her, hey, I told her to shut up, just be quiet a minute. And I asked her this question. I asked her what kind of car she drives, and she told me that she drives a Lexus. And then I asked her what color it was. If I remember right, it was a silver Lexus. I don't remember now for sure, but I think that's what she said. And I said, before you bought that silver Lexus, how many silver Lexuses did you see on the highway? She goes, well, I hardly ever saw one. And then I said, well, after you've bought that silver Lexus, how many of them did you start seeing on the highway? She goes, I see them everywhere now. Everywhere I go, I see a silver Lexus. I said, that is exactly my point. You are focusing on the fact that all you can get are people that don't have money. Because you're focusing on that, that's what you're attracting to you. Everybody that you see around you, everybody you approach in a business, are people that don't have money. So I told her she needed to change her focus, change her what she's focusing on, because there are people all around us that are wanting to get involved in some type of business, and it's just a matter of what you focus, what you attract to yourself, the law of attraction. So anyhow, later on that trip, Dr. Wallach had to actually get on his radio show, so we had to stop somewhere so he can do the radio show. So he stopped at a Holiday Inn and got himself a room there so he can go quietly and get on the radio and speak for 2 hours on the radio. So while he's sitting there, all of us were kind of sitting in the lobby just kind of waiting. And this girl I was talking about that was in the car with us, she went over to the hotel manager and was talking to him because he had a little bit of a limp. So she's talking to him about what longevity products can do and all that. Well, after a few minutes of talking to him, she brings him over to introduce him to all of us. And, we went around the table and everybody introduced themselves. And then I said to him, you've got a absolutely beautiful establishment here. I mean, this place is clean. Your employees are very courteous. Obviously, you're a guy that enjoys your job and enjoys being with people. And he said, well, thank you. I do enjoy it. I don't enjoy it very much. And then I said, let me ask you a question. If I could show you a way that you can make some extra income and it wouldn't interfere with what you're doing here, would you be interested? He said, well, of course I would. And at that point I said, Kelly here, she's helping us expand our business into this area. She'll get with you and get you some information and get your contact information and send you some things on what we're doing and how you can make some extra income. Would that be okay? He said, well, of course it would be. So they went off and discussed that. The point here is, when she came back to the table later after she had dismissed him, she came back and sat down and she said, I would have never thought to ask him that. I said, Kelly, that's what I'm telling you. You're so focused on the fact that you can't find people that are wanting to build a business, that know how to build a business and have the income to build a business, that you're missing these kind of points. You're missing these kind of opportunities. So the whole point here is that you've got to change your thinking. This gentleman obviously had a beautiful hotel. His employees were very courteous. He's a businessman because he's in the hospitality industry. So he has an understanding of what it takes to operate a business. So he's a perfect candidate for you. So you just got to open your eyes. These people are all around you, and that's what I do. Every place I go, if I come across somebody that's really a real people person, that doesn't have any problem with talking to people, communicates well, dresses well, looks well, I'm going to approach them. And I'm going to ask them that same question. If I could show you a way to make some extra money that doesn't interfere with what you're doing now, would you be interested? Simple question. That's it. And folks, I carry this with me. It's a little memo book that I got from, I think I got it from Walgreens. I carry this with me in my pocket. Ladies, you can carry one of these in your purse. I like this one because it doesn't have the little spiral binding on the side. It tends to get caught on everything. So these little books are perfect. And what I do is when I meet these people like this, I hand them the book and I ask them if they would write their name, their phone number, or their email address in the book. And that's it. And then I call them up at a future point and discuss the business opportunity with them. That's how simple it is. That's how simple it is to find leads. That's how simple it is to grow your list. You know, when I talk with them, it may not be the right time, but they're going to go on my list. They're going to go in my database. I'm going to have all the information in there, and I'm going to call them up again in another 3 months or so. And I'm going to just touch base with them, see how things are going. So that's the whole point here is the people are all around us that want to earn an extra income. I mean, they're everywhere. It's just a matter of opening your eyes and seeing it. It could be the waitress that you're talking to. It could be the cashier at the cash register. You know, it could be the salesman in the furniture store. People are all around you. It could be the guy pumping gas next to you. Okay, you know, compliment his car, or whatever. People are all around you. Open up conversation, and then if it gets to the point where you can lead in with that question, that's a powerful question. If I could show you a way that you can make some extra income and it doesn't interfere with what you're doing now, would you be interested? I have not yet had a single person tell me no, they would not be interested. So it's a very powerful statement, a very powerful question, and then make sure you get their information so you can call them back. You don't want to give them your business card and ask them to call you, because it's going to go in their pocket and they're never going to call you. You want to get their information. This is a very easy way of collecting that information, and you know, they'll open it up and they'll see the names of other people in there, so they'll know that you're doing something legitimate there. I might give them my business card after I'm done, but I'm not going to give them my business card beforehand. I'm going to get their information first. So folks, I want you to go out there. The network marketing is a professional type of business. I want you to go out there and treat this like a profession, okay? If you change your mindset to treating this like it's a profession and not just a job, not a hobby, then you're going to take your business to the next level. Talk to you next time.